Hey, welcome back to Billionaires.Africa, and I'm here to tell you the hardest truth you will ever hear. South African mining boom has created new billionaires class, and most of them are invisible. You think you know who's getting rich, but no, you're wrong. You don't know anybody. South Africa has created at least 46 billionaires through its mining empowerment program. And trust me, 46. And the chances are you haven't heard any single one of them. It's not that they don't exist. It's because the system that was supposed to broaden ownership has also made enormous wealth incredibly hard to see. So in order for you to understand this story, you have to understand the Black Economic Empowerment, or BEE. After apartheid ended in 1994, South Africa had to deal with a painful reality: Black South Africans. Black South Africans has been deliberately excluded from business ownership, management, and formal economic power. So BEE came as a response. In mining, that meant companies had to transfer meaningful ownership stakes to Black investors to keep operating licenses and maintain political legitimacy. On paper, this was the most ambitious wealth redistribution policy in the world. So the real question has always been, who actually benefits? According to the news analysis, the answer was a very small group of very wealthy people. At least 46 billionaires, by conservative estimates, have merged from South Africa's mining BEE structures. At least 46 billionaires, by conservative estimates, have merged from South Africa's mining BEE structures. These are not the household names, and they don't appear on rich listing you always see. Their wealth often sit inside a pathway structures, trust, or special purpose vehicle that make it very difficult to trace the true beneficiaries. When a mining company does a BEE transaction, it usually doesn't hand over cash directly. It creates a structure, often a special purpose vehicle, and the stake is usually financed by the company itself. The BEE partner then pays off that debit through dividends over time. As the loan shrinks, the asset value rises and the wealth accumulates. But because the ownership is often layered through trust, boards, and corporate vehicles, the public rarely sees the full picture. And that's how you get billionaires that nobody can name. And this is where the story really gets uncomfortable. One reading is that the system has failed. A policy designed to spread opportunity ended up concentrating wealth in a small elite. Another reading is that the wealth has created legitimately, and the real problem is not the money, it's the secrecy. And third, more practical readings is that the opacity itself creates risk for investors, regulators, and mining sectors as a whole. If nobody can see who owns what, nobody can properly access conflicts of interest, compliance issues, or political exposure. South Africa's mining BEE program is one of the most ambitious wealth redistribution experiments ever attempted. So the urgent question is not whether it created wealth, because it clearly did. So the real question here is, to whom? At what cost? For transparency. 46 unnamed billionaires. That's not just a statistics. That's a warning. So, this is Billionaires Africa to keep you updated on unknown stories. I'll see you in the next one.